A lot of politicians at the moment talk about child poverty and their hearts are broken by the number of children living in poverty. Well, this is the face of it. It's adult poverty that causes child poverty.
We're here on day 2 of the Auckland Action Against Poverty Impact. And this is the biggest Auckland Action Against Poverty Impact we've ever had.
The level of need out here in Mangere is intense. We've had queues forming way before we got here early in the morning. And there's no way that we're going to be able to deal with all the people who come to us for help this week.
Last year at New Lynn we worked with 257 people. On our first day yesterday we'd worked with 170 people at just one point during the day. So we're looking to be working with maybe around 450 if not more people in the 3 days here.
We have a team of around 40 advocates who are just going flat out in there. We have all these extra staff from Work and Income also going flat out. And all we can do is touch the surface of the problem.
Today I've worked with 2 people who have experienced sanctions, have children and have no income and have had no income for months.
People need to have what they need to live in dignity, both their essential needs like food and shelter, but also what they need to be able to participate fully in society and to flourish.
Clothing, bedding, fridge, freezers, washing machine, the standard things, basic necessities that people need to live.
Probably 80% of the people I'm helping represent are coming here because they need money for food. And that's because either they're not receiving enough, they're not receiving the right entitlement, or the money is going elsewhere.
One of the ones that I've found really challenging has been Section 70A, which is where a beneficiary mother doesn't name the child's father. This means that they get their benefit reduced by approximately $27 each week. From my perspective, Section 70A poses a real human rights problem, in which it is only women that are having these penalties imposed upon them. Many of the people who've been dealing with these issues haven't even known that this has existed and haven't had an opportunity to provide any reasons. When you meet with people, when you actually have a proper conversation with them about the reasons, there's very, very significant reasons as to why they haven't named the child's father.
We don't believe that young people, unemployed people, solo parents, people who are unable to work should be being punished and being made to pay for the current crisis in capitalism while the rich get richer.
We're in the middle of an election campaign right now, and we're not here for any political party, but what we are calling out to the parties of the left to do, Labour, the Greens, Mana, and the Māori Party as well, we're pleading with you. What needs to happen is that all of you commit to overturning Paula Bennett's welfare reforms the minute you get into government, should the left form a government after the election. We're distressed that there's a possibility that even with a left government, these reforms will be left to sit in place, and the scenes that we're seeing here today at Mangere will just keep getting worse.